o'clock. Got all our technical stuff fixed, hopefully, and we're good to go. This is the Hamilton, Mass. Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for June 5th, 2024. Today, or this evening, we have 3 projects that we're going to go through and a couple of interviews of people who are interested in joining our board as an alternative. And any new meeting minute and anything new that somebody might have to add. So first of all today, we have a public hearing for, the applicant is Andrew McFarland. The application is for the property located at 59 Russ Street, Assessors Map 55, Lot 156, owned by Mark and Catherine Carleo. The applicant is seeking a finding under zoning bylaw section 5.3.4.5 for dimensional relief from side yard setback requirements to build upon the existing footprint. The next one we will do is a continuation of a public hearing. The application is for the property owned by David and Ashley Forster for the property located at 68 Union Street, Assessors Map 55, Lot 213. Applicants are seeking a finding under zoning bylaw section 5.3.4.5 for dimensional relief for side and front yard setback requirements on a lot with a double frontage in order to connect a garage to house and create living space, bedroom, hall, bath, and a variance under section 4 dimensional and density regulations for lot coverage, which currently sits at 23.6, and the proposed is 27.7, and our maximum bylaw is 25%. And then third item is a continuation of a public hearing for the application for the comprehensive permit under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40B, Sections 20 through 23 for a portion of the property at 133 Essex Street, Assessors Map 65, Lot 1, submitted by Tobacco Hill Capital Partners, LLC. The applicant seeks authorization to construct 59 mixed income age restricted residential units for residential for sale units in 32 buildings. And then again, the interview with a couple of interested parties for the position here. Right off the bat, I think I'll just say that we'll continue the 133 Essex Street project. Last meeting, it was continued to the July meeting. So if anybody's here for that, there's going to be no discussion about that project. We'll just continue that into next meeting. And so I guess we can start with 59 Russ Street project. So we have Andrew McFarland come up and discuss what your plans are, please. Oh, first, before you do that, I should say, we do have Andy Phillip here and Stephen DeRocher to my right as members of the board. Our alternative, Dave Parent-Chief, had to leave, but he can listen in on Zoom later if he wants to. Okay, so what do we have going?
We're going to be doing an addition on the back of 59 Russ Street. And we're looking for relief from the side edge. It's about 8 feet on the left side and about 4 feet on the right side. So if you see on the plans on the back of the building, there's a 1-story, let's see, I don't know if you have this plan up. Mm-hmm. There's a 1-story office on the back, and we want to put a bedroom on top of that. So it's about 12 feet by 23 feet. We're going to keep the roof line same height as the existing roof line of the second story. Bedrooms will be staying the same.
Same count.
Same count, yeah. So we'll be taking over one smaller bedroom, turning that into a master closet, and then adding a master bedroom and bathroom.
So basically, all the
Yeah,
construction is
Oh,
within the footprint of the,
it's within the
Existing
footprint of the,
building.
yep,
you're just going up on the second floor,
correct.
lying the roof line. Okay. So it's a pretty straightforward project. Doesn't,
And then the roof line of the addition isn't any higher than the existing roof line?
Right. It'll have a different pitch,
Mhm.
but same, we're gonna come off the same ridge.
ridge will be the same, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, anybody from the board have any comments or concerns about the proposal?
I do not.
No, okay. I don't either. It's all pretty standard for what we allow here. You're not increasing any encroachment at all. You're building within what is already there as a footprint. You're not adding square footage to the lot. So I guess I will hear a motion to vote on the application for the property at 59 Russ Street, Assessors Map 55, Lot 156, owned by Mark and Catherine Carlio, to accept a finding that there's no hardship or not hardship, but any extra, what's the word?
Bruce, maybe if there's a butters, we should ask if.
Oh, that right, sure.
There's
Forgot
no one
about that.
online, but
There's no one online?
if anybody- I don't
Okay,
know
is
if
there anybody
anybody
in the
here-
crowd? Oh, you are, okay. You are a butter. You said you weren't. Or you were joking.
So I wanted to just ask some questions.
Sure.
Looking at the plans.
Well,
of-
first, can you please come to the stage, state your name and I thought when you said earlier you were joking.
I'm Rosie Kennedy. I live at 61 Russ Street. I'm in a butter to the project, and I have some questions about the plans that I'd like to have answered, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Please, yep. Okay, so my question is, obviously I know the property well. Where exactly, how far out are you planning to go? There's a sun porch down, is that going to be affected?
So yeah, there's a little sun porch on the back. That's not gonna be affected at all.
Okay,
So just over that existing,
the roof, okay, yep.
yeah.
And it's going to be, it's going to be just another gabled
Yeah,
roof,
so this
okay.
is the existing now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it'll look like from, let's see. I don't know what side that is. It's like their driveway side, if you were to look.
Just
at
the other side
Yeah,
then,
the
yeah,
other
okay,
But
okay.
Your side will look similar to that.
Okay, so the height of the roof line will be, did you say it was going to be increased?
It will be increased. It'll be the same height as like the existing roof line.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and so I saw your dimensions of 12 by 23 feet. Where's the 23 feet?
So let's see.
Is that
Um,
width?
That's the width of the.
Okay, good, because I
yeah.
got a little panicky. What,
No,
23
Yeah,
feet?
we're not going out
Okay.
any further. So yeah, this is the 12. And
Okay.
then that's the 23 across this way.
Okay. Okay, so it is literally like just a very short distance from my bedroom, and I'm wondering if you could make some accommodation to not start the construction at 7 a.m. Would you be able to start a little bit later?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, We're usually 8 or 8:30.
Perfect.
Typically.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's fine. And you'll bring coffee for the neighbors?
Sure.
Okay,
as long as
good.
you provide donuts.
Okay. So, it's for the baby. How can I object? Okay. So I'm fine. I just wanted to have that clarified. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, nobody's on Zoom for any questions?
Nope.
Anybody else?
Can
Going
we
on
see
Zoom.
Audience? No? Okay, what's up?
Can, Stephen, can you see on Zoom?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
You want me to promote you to a panelist?
Nope.
Okay, so entertain a vote to approve this as we've discussed. Since it's not substantially more detrimental than the existing non-conforming structure. Hear a
I
motion?
set a motion to approve 59 Rush Street.
Okay.
I
Is there a
second.
it? Okay. And let's do a roll call vote. Andy?
Andy Phillip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. So I have 14 days to write the decision. Gets filed with the town clerk. From that time on, you have 21 days of an appeals period in case somebody comes out of the blue and wants to discuss it further. And then after that, you'll get notified and you'll be able to start your work.
Awesome.
All right?
Thank you very much.
And that's it. All right, thank you. Okay, the next item on the list is for the property at, where's it? 68 Union Street. We have reached out to the applicants to find out what their next step was. We continued it from last meeting, last month. And since we haven't heard anything, the building department hasn't heard anything from them, one way or the other, I suggest we continue this project until next month, and if then we don't hear anything, we can make a decision on the project, what our next step is. So I entertain a vote to continue this project to next week, or next month.
I set a
Set a
motion
motion.
to continue 68 Union Street into next month.
I second that motion.
Okay. Roll call vote.
Andy
Andy?
Phillip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. So we'll hopefully hear from them between now and next month. And so that clears up our three major items. Then we have 2 people interested in joining our board. We have 1 opening as an alternative. So let's see. Yeah, so I guess are both people here? I know we met one, and there's the other. Okay. So, top of my list, not in any real order, is just Thomas Shamshak. Could you come up and introduce yourself and go from there?
Good evening, Tom Shamshak from 18 Crescent Road here in Hamilton. I'm actually going to withdraw my interest. I've spoken with the other applicant due to some availability issues. I may have to, due to my work schedule, miss more than 1 or 2 meetings throughout the course of a couple months, so I don't want to, tie anything up or hold anything up with voting, but I've lived in town since 2010. 2 young children that are going to be going into the public school system this fall. We've been at Magical Beginnings for the past 5 years. Wonderful town, and thank you all for what you do.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quit your real job. Come on, join us. Okay, and the other person's Michael Madden. How you doing?
Thank you. Hello. Michael Madden. I live on Highland Street, 231 Highland Street. I moved to Hamilton, let's see, we purchased the property in September of 2009 and moved into the house in March of 2010. So I guess that's 14 and a half years or so. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm married. I have 3 young kids. I've got one in elementary school, one in the middle school, and one in the high school. I work as a project manager. I currently work at Northeastern University in Bouvet College of Health Sciences. I'm interested in the position because, you know, there's a lot of things going on in the town, and, you know, I keep my eye on it. And I know a lot of people do a lot of work that they volunteer for. And it's not always nice. It's not always appreciated, I think. And I'd like to help out. So that's why I was interested in it.
Have you been involved in any other boards through the town, or?
I was a few years ago. I was part of this the town hall building committee because I was offering you know, some services there for project management, which they have to get an OPM and owner's project manager. I understood, but I was involved for a little bit with that. But other than that, no.
You guys have any questions? Or?
What are you interested in with like properties and like property law, property, any background, any interest in learning more about real estate, property, bylaws,
Yeah.
town politics?
I have, and I was on the website, and there's a lot of information there and a lot of bylaws and so forth. But I'm very interested in it, also from a project management perspective, because construction project management is a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about that. Know a little bit about it, but not as much as I would like to. So from that perspective, yeah.
Yeah, most of our projects are like what you heard
Yeah.
this evening. You know, small additions that are on smaller lots, predating the zoning bylaws
Yeah.
Creation. So we have to go through that quite a bit. We do have obviously the bigger one coming up with the 133 Essex Street, but we don't have. It's not a whole lot of excitement in this town, so it's a little bit, but you know, we're pretty straightforward board, I think. So.
There is a lot of stuff going on in town as of late, though, and I feel like a lot of folks are getting more interested, right, in participating in municipal processes as a result. So I'm curious if there's anything specific in addition to your kind of desire to get acquainted more with the process, anything specific about the Zoning Board of Appeals or anything that we deal with, which is usually mostly, you know, approving non-conforming decks and additions, but occasionally 40B projects. And,
Yeah, no, nothing in particular. I mean, I know there's a lot of things going on, excuse me, a lot of things going on in town. It's more my interest, and I have been going to a few meetings lately, but it's more my interest in helping out with the town, you know. I think we need a lot of help, and I think it's a great thing that more people are getting involved and that we're hearing all sorts of different opinions. Because, you know, I've gone to other meetings in the past and I was the only person sitting out there. I've gone to town meetings too, and it's like 10 people make the pass laws, regulations for the whole of the town, which is really a shame. So, you know, I think it's good that we're getting to hear from more people. So yeah, it's just interested in helping out more.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I suppose since you're the only person who's interested in this, well, we have 2 people interested, but one decided it's probably not good for his schedule. We can, if I suppose we could vote on you becoming a member, then we have to give it to the select board to review that. I don't know if we vote on it or if we just make a recommendation. I'm not sure how this works. I can't remember.
We have a select board member. We could probably ask her.
Oh, maybe you,
In the
yes.
room.
Rosie, do you know?
I think it can be either. The planning board just voted to recommend that
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, let's do that then.
I
entertain- you want,
I set a motion to, I'm sorry, I'm looking up your full name. Do you have the full name?
what's that?
Do you have his full name, the applicant's?
Michael Madden,
The
right?
one-
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Stephen,
Mike-
you do it.
yeah.
Stephen, you do it. I set a motion to, or I recommend a motion to approve Michael Madden as a select board next step interview for the zoning board of appeals, alternate position.
I second the motion.
And I third that motion. So we will, I guess we don't need to, do we need to vote on that? I'm not sure, but we'll vote on it. anyways.
Andy
Okay.
Philip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. So I'll write a recommendation letter to the planning board and, or the select
Select
board,
board.
select board, and
Right.
it'll be in their hands.
Great,
So,
thank you very
Go
much.
from there, okay?
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. Oh, the other thing we have is the meeting minutes review from the May meeting. Do we have any comments on that? Any clarifications anybody'd like to make? It seemed pretty solid to me as far as the meeting minutes go. Can't read it now.
My name is spelled right.
What's that?
I said my name is spelled right. so-
Oh, okay. If we have no concerns on it or any edification we want to do, motion to approve the meeting minutes of May 1st, 2024.
I vote we approve the meeting minutes from May 1st, 2024.
Second that motion.
Okay. And I third it.
Andy Philip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. And that wraps it up. So I entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Is there one more thing under regular business where it says old business to vote to amend?
Draft meetings updates from the chair. I don't see anything else on the public hearing, public hearing,
You don't
public hearing.
have it on that one. In the digital version, there is the vote to amend the decision for the application submitted for 89 Greenbrook Road. Owner Linda McMahon, due to a scrivener's error, so that the decision clearly states that the board approved a finding under zoning bylaw section 534 for dimensional relief for side yard setback and a special permit under zoning bylaw 3.6 for an accessory apartment, which the board did approve during the May 1st, 2024 regularly scheduled meeting as the project. As shown in the video of the meeting and the draft meeting minutes, due to the fact that the vote is still in approval for a finding and a special permit, the chair will bring an updated decision to attach to the decision which has been on file with the office of the town clerk on May 7th, 2024.
I did not see that. I didn't get that one, and maybe I didn't get the updated agenda.
You wanna take a look?
So yeah, let me take a look at that just real quick. So, old business. Yeah, so I suppose we just need to vote on the amendment. Still an approval for finding. That's on the 7th, okay. I'm not exactly sure what the,
Yeah, I think there was an error in the decision. We voted
how it was
under
written
the
or.
finding and to approve the accessory apartment.
Due to the fact that the vote is still an approval for a finding and a special permit, the chair will bring an updated decision to attach to the decision which has been on file with the office. Okay,
We just need to vote to approve the amendment.
I,
That makes the
guess-
decision say what we actually approved in the meeting.
okay.
This was the first applicant from last meeting, if that helped jogs your memory at all.
Yes,
It was a pretty,
yeah.
from what I remember, it was a pretty quick conversation.
Okay, so I guess I'll motion to vote, or entertain a vote, a motion to vote on the amendment for the decision as has just been read for 89 Greenbrook Road.
I set a motion to clarify the error that we did decide to approve this project.
I second the motion.
Okay. And I agree also, so do a roll call vote.
Andy Phillip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. So I'll make sure that gets done. Since I haven't seen this, I'm not exactly sure what needs to be done, but I'll get it done, just to clarify it. Okay,
I set a motion to adjourn.
I second.
sure. And I third.
Andy
So
Phillip, aye.
Stephen DeRocher, aye.
Bruce Gingrich, aye. And that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.